Hello and welcome to ASMR Ghost Stories. If you are new to this channel, I tell bizarre hauntings, disappearances, unusual, mysterious stories, all told in ASMR, soft spoken or whispered. So welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because I do upload twice a week, once on Mondays and once on Thursdays. So sit back, put your headphones on for the best ASMR experience, and we're gonna dive right in. This video is gonna be a little bit short today, but still a good one. In the woods, you can hear his ghost wailing to this day. Here are 15 Canadian urban legends I won't be able to stop thinking about. And what kind of ghost is just leaving zucchini in someone's car? A while ago, Reddit users u/YAY2991 and u/Fireside Canada asked r/Ask a Canadian the questions: what are some Canadian urban legends, and what are some Canadian legends near you? And these creepy tales were too good not to share. So here are 15 of some of the most interesting ones. Number 1, the Dungarvan. I mispronounced that. Let me try that one again. The Dungarvan Whooper is the only real ghost story I heard growing up. A lumber camp cook was supposedly unalived in a robbery back in the 1800s. And to this day, if you're in the woods, you can hear his ghost hollering and wailing, whooping. Maybe he's not yelling whooping, but that's what they call wailing, I'm guessing. Wow, I'm really doing good at botching these, aren't I? A little scared, are we? And I digress. Number 2. Winnipeg has this fancy older hotel, the Fort Garry. One of the rooms is apparently haunted. It apparently attracts many people to stay there. Number 3, the Phantom Piper of Kincardine, or is it Kincardine? He sits up in the lighthouse, and if you go out on the dock, you can apparently hear his bagpipes in the summer. Number 4, Okopoco is quite similar to the Loch Ness Monster and lives in Okanagan Lake. Number 5, there are people who think Gibraltar Point Lighthouse on Toronto Island is haunted. It's the second oldest lighthouse in Canada, and a keeper went missing 200 years ago. Number 6. I've always been fascinated by the tales of Oak Island. Gold and unexplained objects were found on the island. Items that have no business being there. Templar artifacts, Shakespearean manuscripts, and even Marie Antoinette's jewelry are said to be buried under the earth. Number 7. There was an old abandoned house right on Highway 11 around Matisse between Hearst and, I'm really going to botch this one, Kapuskasing? Okay, let's start this sentence over again. There was an old abandoned house right on Highway 11 around Matisse between Hearst and Kapuskasing. Sorry. That was said to be haunted. People said they saw lights on sometimes driving, but even though there was no hydro hooked up to it. Some said they even saw people in there. Number 8. There's the Headless Nun of French Fort Cove. The legend goes that the English captured an Acadian nun named Sister Marie and wanted to know where some treasures were located. The sister either refused or didn't know, so they cut off her head and threw it into the water. Now, it is said that her spirit guards the cove and haunts anyone who enters with ill intent to find and steal the treasures for themselves. Number 9. I heard in Winnipeg in the summer, if you leave your car unlocked, you'll come back to find a zucchini left in it. Oh, I need a backstory on that one. Number 10. There is an abandoned subway station in Toronto. It is an actual place, and they even sometimes open it for visitors, but there are plenty of rumors around it. Number 11. In Kingston, Ontario, there's one story where a man murdered his wife and child with an axe. The woman's ghost appeared to multiple individuals at a specific property over the following century, claiming that her corpse was in their basement. Despite years of multiple excavations of the building's basement, nobody was ever able to find her. One day, some construction workers were digging on the adjacent street and found an old door frame. Upon further investigation, it turns out the streets had shifted over time, and the skeletons of a woman and child were found in a basement buried beneath the road. Number 12. The Sasquatch was seen out by Harrison Hot Springs. there is an 8mm film of it. Number 13. It's either the Wendigo or maybe the Wendigo. Correct me, please. So number 13, the Wendigo. It's a monster from First Nations folklore where if a human eats another human's flesh, they transform into this creature. They have multiple stories about it. Also in Quebec, we have a story about a creature like that in a lumber camp. Number 14. There was a massive cemetery in Kingston that was poorly maintained and eventually deteriorated to the point that it was considered fair game for development. It was divided up into city blocks, and while working on the basements, many workers uncovered and moved a massive number of corpses. The cemetery was reduced in size by a considerable percentage and is now called Skeleton Park, while the neighborhoods all around that area sit on top of hundreds, if not thousands, of corpses. Naturally, there are lots of ghost stories from these properties. Number 15. I had always heard of the legend of a girl who drowned at Trowbridge Falls, whose spirit endlessly wanders the bridge where she died at night. If you come across her, she tries to scare you away from the area. My friends and I have always joked about ghosts, and we decided to check it out. We reached halfway down the bridge before seeing at the other end of the bridge a hazy-looking young girl wearing a white frilled bathing suit. She began to rush towards us, not moving her legs, and we all ran as fast as we could back to our vehicles. We have never been back there, and we no longer joke about the paranormal. So, there you have it. Short and sweet for today. And if you have a story that you would like to share about Canada or anywhere, comment below. Or you can also send me an email, and my email is in the description box. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Hit that like button so I know that you do. Subscribe. It really does help me out, and I'm so glad that you are liking this channel. And hit that notification bell because I do upload twice a week. So, until next time, stay just a little scared.